Just cut to the chase and get out my face. And you're still looking at me. Okay, so you're not going to fast forward. Look at this then. Made you look.
Along our new Asian exploration, we tried a couple different types of breads, down to croissants, milk breads, rolls, you name it, we probably hadn't tried it yet. But if I wanna build somewhat of a good foundation in this Asian cultural cooking, then the next step is bread. We have to learn the bread because they are good at making breads. I know Japan makes good bread. Not sure about the rest of Asia, but Japan's in Asia, so we're just gonna say Asia so we keep it broad and we're not wrong. But it is time to go eat. Shrimps! Hey! Y'all found me again, so you know what that means. We're back at it again, back at it again, back at it again, and we got a quick breakfast bread for y'all today. I said we. I'm only one person. That's not we. I have a quick breakfast bread for you guys today, and guess what? It's quick and easy. It requires no baking. No baking at all. All you gotta do is put it on your stovetop. So hey, this might be something that y'all wanna actually pay attention to because y'all might start making this before y'all get ready to go to work in the mornings. Our ingredients today are a tad bit different from what we're used to, but that's okay because hey, we gotta learn new things to step into new things. You feel me? So we got water, flour, just regular all-purpose flour, no bread flour today, yeast, olive oil, not cooking oil, olive oil, and then salt, of course. I feel like everything has salt in it and everything has some type of flour, obviously. I just came to a realization. Maybe the salt helps the flour do something. Maybe, some type of chemical reaction takes place. And my sesame seeds, almost forgot about it. So first we have to go in with our water, yeast, and olive oil. But I do want to say, oh my gosh. I do want to say one thing about this olive oil. Just let me show y'all it first before I speak on it. So y'all seeing this olive oil, right? We're all looking at the same olive oil? Yeah, okay. Y'all see my skin, right? Bro, I saw this, it was either a TikTok or a YouTube, dog. That stuff had to be the funniest stuff I have seen in a little minute. I think something had happened between like somebody or something. So this lady calls the police. It's a white lady, she calls the police and she was like, she was talking about it was a guy of olive skin, but she was talking about a black dude, bro. Look at my skin. Look at this shit. Like I've heard people say that white people have like an olive tone to their skin, but I've never heard someone refer to that to a black person. Olive? Bro, that stuff was so funny. But enough of that. Now it's time to add these ingredients and get to work because man, I'm always excited about tasting new bread. So when I first added everything, the water and the yeast were giving off a good smell. Kind of smelled like a vino a little bit. If any of y'all know about that, a vino. That stuff is stellar. But once the oil started mixing in more, now it's just letting off like this nasty smell that I really don't like, but I guess it is what it is. Let's add the flour. Hopefully it don't taste like it smells. We gotta add the flour and salt, not just the flour. Now we rest for 20 minutes. So I do know that this one gave us a different consistency when it came to making the dough, but y'all gotta admit, I think I'm getting better at kneading. I think my vocabulary is getting better too. Kneading. It's proofing right now, and just now, we kneaded things. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm right. Think I'm right. It's done proving, so now it's time I give you some proof that I let it proof. Boom, there's the proof. Now there goes that smell that I love. But we gotta stir everything in again, do the whole kneading process all over again. Then we gotta let things rest for another hour. Well, not another hour, but we gotta let things rest for an hour. So that'll make a total of 1 hour and 20 minutes. Not too bad. Woosah. Well, the hour begins. Ooh. You know, guys, while I was baking and stuff, some just hit my brain and I just started thinking about her. I don't even know who her is. I just started thinking about her. I can see it now. Wearing our rice hats at the beach, surfing some waves. We just finished surfing the waves. Now we're just relaxing on our surfboards in the water. You know, rice hats still on because we don't want the sun to damage our skin. Now we're sitting on the beach because we got a little too hot in the water. Oh man. Yeah, it probably never happened. The air is smelling lovely, which means we got some new size. I just know we got some new size. Let's see. It's fat. No Meg. What I said, come on.
Big booty Judy. Ooh, wee.
I think that I was maybe supposed to leave a little bit of air inside of, like, you know, little air pockets for fluffiness, I guess, but maybe not. I don't know. We shall see. But we do need to go turn this heat on because we have to bring things to a medium cook. So 1 second.
You're not really locked in until you lock in with a cast iron. It said medium, so this is halfway. This is low. This gotta be medium. I'm gonna do it like here. I'm scared.
So now we have to add the oil in here, the cooking oil to be exact, but I don't know if we add the oil while it's heating up or after it heats up. So we're just gonna add it while it's heating up.
I think this is what they refer to as cooking oil. This is what I've been using all my life, so I hope.
Voila. Now we musteth all our hands so that we do not get any type of stickage.
Ah, I just burned the shit on my finger.
I would say this one didn't come out too bad as far as size-wise goes, but we need to make some more because I want different sizes. I want a bigger size, so wait. The time has come and our breakfast bread is complete. Everything is kind of still the same size. I wasn't able to up in size. The biggest I got it was, hey, we made some good colors. Great colors. I'm gonna show y'all the rest.
Wait, come on. You can't be mad about the color. And no, I ain't hiding nothing. I'm not hiding nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It's letting off tad of a burnt smell, but it's not burnt. It's just flatbread for you. Is it crunchy? So. It's a couple air pockets in here, but not too many. But I can only blame myself on that one because like I told y'all, I started flattening down after we had let it proof for an hour, but I don't think I was supposed to flatten that much. I think I was supposed to let it keep a little bit of its, you know, airy volume, but it's okay. We should open this up though, huh? Yeah. Full influencer mode. Yes, sir.
Yeah. My name is just, yeah.
Oh, shucky ducky. Man, my mind is roaming and it's coming up with all kind of things that we could put together with this. Like, oh man, but let's just taste it first and then we'll talk about those things later. This does taste a lot different from all the other breads that we have had, but it did take me by surprise. It took me by a big surprise actually, because I didn't expect it to have any flavor at all, because think about it. We didn't use sugar, butter, any of that stuff. everything we used, nothing had flavor. The only thing that had flavor that we used was the salt. And I don't taste any salt. So I'm taken back by the flavor because it's actually good. It tastes like a bread with like a charcoaly taste, kind of like a burnt taste, but it's not a burnt taste. Like it's, I don't even know how to explain it, y'all. To help y'all kind of get in the same brain state that I'm in, the closest thing that this tastes to is pizza crust. That's something that I can think of that I've had before that kind of tastes like this, pizza crust. I've had flatbread before, but it wasn't homemade flatbread. Wait, no, I did make some homemade flatbread. I went camping with my buddy. Sorry that I did not release that video yet. My SD card kind of like shot out of my camera and I don't know where it is. And that video is on that card. So until we find that card, I can't send y'all no freaking camping videos. I'm sorry. But when I made it on my camping trip, it was a tad bit different. Like, I think we just used yeast and water. Yeah, I think it was just yeast and water. And they were a lot smaller and a lot thicker. They wasn't as airy as this is. So, this is good. If I was a shrimp and I needed to go scavenge for some food, would I scavenge for this? I mean, yeah, but would it be my go-to? I don't think it would be the go-to, but then again, it depends on the matter. And I only say that because think about this. You take one of these pieces of bread, you put some marinara sauce on that sucker, some cheese. Oh, I made some flatbread whenever I made some pizza. Some of y'all saw the video, I forgot about that. But I made that with yogurt, so that was totally different as well. But yeah, like I was saying, you can make a pizza out of this, so y'all know where I was going with that. Ooh, I saw this thing on YouTube. Like you cut it down the middle and they put like this cream in there and then they put these strawberries on top or like matcha or pistachios. Man, I don't know what it is, but that thing looks like a dessert from heaven. Like, whoo-wee. I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing that will be really good with this and then, hey, I'll stop talking y'all's heads off. But some honey butter. Whenever I made this bread in the woods, we made some honey butter to go with it. Man, look at this here. That sucker was so good. But y'all should really try this at home. Not really sure. It's crunchy, it's soft. It's kind of spongy, but not really. But like kind of. Definitely needs some type of like butter or something to go with it because it is just bread. But like I said, this really surprised me and it wasn't hard at all to make. Wait, last thing. I just took another bite of this, right? And I guess I'm eating a sesame seed that got overcooked, but it tastes like a burnt popcorn kernel. Am I tripping? I don't know who's interested in cooking bread, but if any of you are following us along this exploration, that is the bread that y'all want to try first. It's very easy and it's very user-friendly and it does not involve a lot of ingredients. And you do it on the stove. You don't have to bake it. Easy peasy. But if you stay to the end of the video, I love you with all my god dang heart. And if you're in the ocean and you swimming, then you damn sure shrimping. Ciao now. Ciao now. Tell them bye, Pepper. Tell them bye. Or tell them see you later. Nothing? All right.